Thank you for joining us. Today was the day that many tenants of the Catherine Street apartment complex in Starkville have been dreading for more than a month. The residents there, many of them lower income with children and in some cases disabilities, faced mass eviction after new property owner Ferretti Property Services chose not to renew their leases.
While several have found somewhere else to live, many are still searching for new homes. Stephen Pimpo has been following the story since the beginning. He joins us live in the studio with more. Stephen, what can you tell us?
Andrea Winston, I was told that most of the apartments on Catherine Street are now empty. For the last few months, organizations like Starkville Strong and the NAACP have been helping former tenants find new homes. But in spite of their efforts, they say families and children, will almost certainly be sleeping in their cars tonight.
Yes, they knew the day was coming, but this is the only security they have for the last couple of years. And most of these tenants have always had to be kicked out somewhere because they had nowhere to go.
That tragic cycle continues for those who once called the Catherine Street apartment complex their home. After Ferretti Property Services bought the complex and chose not to renew the leases for the 65 housing units, residents have been searching desperately for new homes.
I was going around looking for a place, but I never could find anything. So there's a waiting list at every subsidized housing complex. And also, as far as, I would say our housing authority, they have no space.
An out-of-court settlement gave many tenants until September 29th to move. Now, on that day, most of the apartments are empty. As I spoke with some of the remaining tenants, Ferretti Property Services told me I had to vacate the premises. Oktibbeha County NAACP President Yolanda Haddix has been one of those working to help residents find housing. She says that of the 60-plus people they had to relocate, more than half of them still don't have a place to live.
Today, some people will be in their cars with their children.
Haddix says she has sought the help of private landlords, friends who could offer long-term housing for 10 of the 23 displaced families.
For the last month, I've been calling, begging, making some personal commitments myself, saying that if you give them a chance, I'm going to work with these individuals.
Golden Lee and her daughter Ada say they had a court hearing with Ferretti Property this morning that was dismissed, giving them 2 extra weeks to move.
I'm disabled, me and my daughter, and we don't get no benefit until on the 1st and the 3rd.
Ultimately, Haddix says it is up to the community to come together to help save the Lees and so many others from facing homelessness.
These people cannot be forgotten. This will not end unless we make a difference.
I reached out to Ferretti Property Services, but they have not responded at this time. For more information on how you can help the former Catherine Street tenants, go to WCBI.com.